It's just I am sick. I have a cold or something, um, which is why I sound how I do. I'm chalking it up to me having a cold. I don't actually think my voice is changing yet, unfortunately. I can hope, but I don't think that's what's going on. Yesterday was 5 weeks on T. Um, my legs still really hurt. Had some complications, which I thought I was over at this point. Um, I didn't freak out though. I didn't have my psych out. I, cleaned my leg and I just stuck it in. So I was like, I gotta get it done. And it was a good feeling to not psych myself out about it. I was really happy that I was able to just kind of get back into the groove of things and stick the needle in. The complications, my skin wasn't as elastic as it usually is. Went to Hershey Park on Wednesday and kind of walked around for like 12 hours straight, so I'm thinking that it was just like my skin was tight and everything because I did a lot of walking up hills and all of that other stuff and tensing my legs on roller coasters. And it was a great day. It really was. It was nice to be able to get out of the house with my partner and spend quality one-on-one time together because we don't ever get that anymore. So it was a really nice day where we got to have fun and enjoy ourselves, and it was great. Um, but other than, my face is still oily. Nothing has really changed in the past week. I've noticed that I am getting more and more tolerable of people's bullshit, especially at work. I'm not letting it get to me as much, which is great. That is absolutely fantastic because I have been dealing with a lot of bullshit at work, and it's getting to the point where I can feel myself growing as a person because I have to be a stronger person because I'm taking on the role of a stronger gender, one who's not really tolerable of bullshit and who kind of lets things roll off their back and all this other stuff. And I can feel myself changing mentally. I wouldn't say so much emotionally because lately I've been having some pretty bad dysphoria that just kind of causes me to lose my shit and not even want to get out of bed. It's causing really bad depression and all of these other things that I don't really like thinking about or wanting to have to deal with, but unfortunately, as a trans guy, I do have to deal with these things because I'm not in the right body. And I had some sort of a revelation last night, and I'm going to light this cigarette real quick because headed into school, so I want to, but last night as I was outside smoking a cigarette before bed, I had a weird-ass revelation. And I'm not one who believes really in this kind of stuff. I'm more of, you know, when you die, you either go up or down kind of thing. But I do sometimes, in some way, believe in reincarnations and stuff like that. Like, sometimes it's hard not to believe in that kind of thing, with certain situations and everything that happens. So, I was smoking my cigarette before bed, and the thought just popped into my head. And I was like, people believe in reincarnation, right? What if, and it's a big what if, I'm not saying that it's an absolute thing. What if anyone who's trans or anyone who has issues with their gender identities and such like that, in the process of reincarnation, where the soul goes into like another body, and it kind of ties in with maybe your spirit just kind of keeps reincarnating until the absolute end. So, you know, until that final day, and then everybody's judged or whatever. Like, maybe the spirit or the soul keeps going until that day. In some cases, because I've heard where some people, like, they die and then they come back and they're like, no, heaven is real. So, anyways, on to my point. I had a feeling that maybe if we were reincarnated, our soul's gender didn't match up with the physical gender that we were assigned at birth, or that our chromosomes and genes and stuff decided that we were going to be. And I'm not really one to believe in that kind of thing, because I grew up in a church and raised to believe that when you die, you either go heaven or hell. That's how I was raised. That's what I've believed in my whole entire life. But it was just something that popped into my head, and I was like, maybe that could possibly be it, because on Reddit and, you know, everywhere, people have phantom parts, and I feel like maybe it kind of connects in some way, because yes, it's a mental thing, like your brain is thinking that something should be there, and kind of like a phantom limb with an amputee or something like that. But I'm thinking it's possible that somewhere in the reincarnation process, if that's even a thing, our soul was just assigned to the wrong body, and that could be why we have phantom pain, you know, and all of this other stuff. It's a crazy idea, but I didn't have any updates, So I figured I'd share that anyways. I don't really have much this week. I'm sick. I'm dealing with a cold. It really sucks. The only thing that's good about it is my voice is not like where it usually is. So that's really nice. Um but other than that, I don't really have anything. Um so yeah, I figured I'd share that little story since I thought about it yesterday. I didn't do a video yesterday, so I decided to do it on my way to school today because I have this stupid test. Hopefully within the next week I see more changes. Um, I hit a month on Saturday, which was the 6th. Um, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like in some pictures I take or just looking in the mirror, I feel like I kind of look a little bit more masculine. I feel like my facial shape is changing, which is awesome. And I'm noticing a little bit of hair darkening on my upper lip. Um, but yeah, that's all I have. So I'll do an update next week. Maybe nothing will change. Maybe something will change. I don't know. But I'll see y'all later.